Good morning, class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Okay. So, we have completed the chapter Force, Work, and Energy. So, also we have completed that chapter and also we have learned all the topics. So, we will take a short revision of that chapter. Right. So, first topic is force. So, what is force? Tell me. Also, we have discussed in the class. Yes. Yes, the force is what? That is a push or pull, right? So, without force, you cannot do any activity. Whatever work you are doing in your life, every day you are doing something, you need to apply the force, right? Right, when you are playing somewhere, है ना? You are any work, ना? That you are doing when you are studying also you are writing, so in writing also you are applying some force. When you are walking you are applying force. Whatever work you are doing, your mother is cooking force, she is also applying force. Now you are going also from home to school, so that in that activity also you are applying force. Everywhere in our daily life, the work, whatever work we are doing, we need to apply the force, right? तो what is force? That is a push or pull, है ना? Whenever we are doing any work, maybe we will push or maybe pull, है ना? So that is force. या तो हम push करेंगे या तो pull करेंगे, ठीक है? Like when you are closing the door, right? When you are closing the door, that is what? You are pulling the door. And when you are opening the door, so you are pushing the door. As the same way, the drawer, है ना, of your cupboard, so that is also what? When you are opening the drawer, that is pulling, and when you are closing the drawer, that is pushing. So what is the force? That is a push or pull. Force is a what? That is a push or pull on any object, है ना? जब भी हम किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को पुश और पुल करते हैं तो दैट इज कॉल्ड द फोर्स, राइट? नाउ, so the force can affect an object in many ways. How it can be affect? So when you are playing football, so how you make it stop? The football, how can you make it stop? When you are pushing the football with your feet, it you make it stop. So what is happening? What we call that? By applying force, you can make any object stop, right? And also you can make any object move. The stationary object, you can make it move also. Suppose that also when you are playing the football, so how you can make it move? You are pushing the football and you are applying the force on the football and you make it move, right? Like this, है ना? So when you are applying force, you can make the object stop also, and when you are applying force, you can also move the stationary object, right? And also you can change the direction of object. Like when you are driving a car, a person, any person, yeah, you are driving, you are using this bicycle, yeah, bike the person are using, so how they are changing the direction of the car or vehicles, other vehicles? So by applying force also we can change the direction of any object. Suppose that also when you are playing the football also, यहाँ से आप पुश करोगे also, फिर इधर से when you change you want to change the direction of the football, you will push it again. You would be apply the force on the football, you can change the direction of football, right? So by applying force we can change the direction of any object. The next one, we can change the shape of an object. How? Tell me. Yes, you all are doing that, and in your your mother is also cooking the food. So how she is cooking the food? Many things there she is doing, and she is also changing the shape. Like when you are cutting the fruit, yeah, your mother is cutting the fruit or vegetable, she is changing the shape of the object. And also when she is making a dough, है ना, wheat dough, and she is making the chapatis. So क्या करती है वो, what she is doing ना, she is making chapatis means she is also applying force on the wheat dough, and she can make chapatis, parathas, different kind of shapes she can make, है ना. So that is what that is. And also maybe you have played with that dough, so also you are doing it, means you are applying the force and you can change the shape of the object, right. So by applying that is the effect of force. By applying force we can change the shape of the object, we can change the direction of the object, we can make anything stop, and we can move any stationary object, right. Next, so there is many type of forces. Tell me how many type of forces are there. Tell me the name also. Yes, okay. So first one is what? That is a magnetic force. So what is magnetic force? We have also discussed in the class, right? So that is what? That is a magnet. And what is happen when we bring it towards it, towards the iron nail? See here. No? What happened? When we bring this towards the iron nail, what happened? See? Nah? So that is a magnetic force. How would it happen? Yes, when we bring the magnet towards the iron nail, it attracts the iron, right? The magnet attracts the iron nail towards it. How it attracts? Due to the magnetic force. Due to the magnetic force, right? So the magnet exerts a magnetic force and it attracts the iron nail. So the magnet, which force is exert? The force that is exerted by the magnet, that is called the magnetic force. Next is the electrostatic force. So that also we have discussed, you know very well. What? Okay. So electrostatic force is force when we rub the plastic ruler or the comb in your hair. What happened? It gets charged. The plastic ruler or the comb that we comb the in a hair, when we rubbed in the hair on your hair, so what happened? It gets charged. And when we bring, after rubbing the plastic ruler or the comb, when we bring it towards the small pieces of paper, so it attracts the small pieces of paper. This force is called the electrostatic force, that is exerted by the comb after rubbing the plastic ruler or the comb. Which force it is exerted? That is called the electrostatic force, right. The next one is a gravitational force. What is gravitational force? So see here, what is? When we throw anything in upward direction, right, why it comes down, why it falls down, why it falls on the earth, on the floor, why? How would it happen? Yes, it happened through the gravitational force that is present on the earth. Yes, because of this gravitational force also we can stand on the earth. Otherwise what would happen? क्या होता अगर gravitational force नहीं होता on the earth? Think about that. Yes, everything will be float. No, nothing would be placed on their place wherever it is placed, है ना? So everything would be float or swim in the air. So that would be very difficult for us for doing anything. Like the scientists are going in the space. In the space there is no gravitational force. So what is happening? They are facing lot of problem, है ना? So the gravitational force is a force that is present on the earth and that pulls the object towards it. ये जो फोर्स होता है ये अपनी तरफ चीजों को पुल्स करता है ना, अपनी तरफ खींचता है. सो दैट इज ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट वन इज अ buoyant force. And what is buoyant force? Yes, very good. So buoyant force is a force that is exerted by the water, right? That is exerted by the water. So when we are throwing anything water, when we are putting anything in the water, what happens? Sometime it sink and sometime it float. So think how it would be float and how it would be sink. So when you are throwing the plastic ball in the water, what would be happen? It is big, but it can be float in the water. But when you are throwing an iron nail or a coin, it would be sink, right? So why it would be sink and why the things would be float on water? So the water also exert a force in the upward direction. Gravitational force is what? That pulls the object towards it in the downward direction, right? And the buoyant force is what? That pulls the object in upward direction. So it is also the buoyant force is also the things why it would be sink or float. It is depend on the area of the object and also depend on the density of the object, right? So when the density of the object would be more, the things would not be sink in the water, it also would be float. And if the area of the object would be more, so also the things would be float on water. That is the region. The ship that is made up of iron, it float in the water, that is very big, and the iron nail that is very small, it sink in the water, right? So that is depend on the area, and that is also the reason the people it is easy to swim in the sea water, because that is salty water and the density of water is more, so that the people are not drowned up in the Dead Sea also. Why? Because the density of the Dead Sea, that is more, because the salt amount of salt is more in the Dead Sea, right? Okay, so buoyant force, that is means the force exerted by water in upward direction, and that pulls the object in upward direction, that is buoyant force. Okay, now the next one is what? Friction. As you know, friction is what? Yes, the friction is what? That make anything stop. With the help of friction only you can walk, right? You can walk on the floor. नहीं तो क्या होगा? You will be slip. You would not be. You can write also. You can hold something with the help of friction force. So that is very important in our life. And the advantage of friction is sometimes it is boon or sometimes bane. Means sometimes it is good and sometimes bad also. So due to the friction also we can hold the something, we can write, we can walk, right? And due to the friction also, if the oily floor is there, as you know, the friction is increases when the surface is rough. Huh? So when the surface would be smooth, the friction would be less. Yeah. So what would be happen? Sometime we need to it may make the friction less, and sometimes we need to the friction for running, for walking. We due to the friction also we need to change we need to wear out our soles. We need to wear out, change the machine part also due to the friction. And in winter days also nowadays what we are applying cream on our body to making our body smooth, to reduce the friction we are using, है ना? तो many ways that is helpful for us, and in many ways it is harmful for us. Due to the friction, if friction would be less, what happen? We will be slip, है ना? And on the oily floor or wet floor, it is very difficult to walk on the oily or wet floor. We would be slip down. Okay, after that, what? So tell me, what is work in science? As you are studying, when you are reading the book, what we can say that what would you say that you are doing any work? No, you are not doing any work. Means when we would say that you are doing work, when you are applying force on the object, and object should be moved in the direction of force, then only we can say the work is to be done, right? When we can say the work is to be done, when we are applying force on the object and the object would be moved in the direction of force. Like when this person, when he's pushing the ball, then what happened, he was applying the force in the upward direction, the ball also moved in the upward direction, so we can say the work is to be done. Yeah, you are pushing something, the box you are pushing in the direction of whenever you are applying the force in a forward to make it you want to change the box, and also the box moved in the that direction, so we can say the work is to be done. Now after that, energy. So what is energy? Tell me. Yes, what is energy? The ability to do work, right? The ability to do work means without energy you cannot do any work. And from where you are getting energy? Yes, you are having the food, na? You are having many things. You are taking food, you are eating fruits, vegetables, and different kind milk you are having also, and different kind of food you are taking, cereals, na? All type of nutrients you are having, you are eating, so that are giving to you energy to do work. As the same way, there is many type of energies, and energy is what that can be, that cannot create ourselves, it can be change, है ना? It can be, the energy cannot be create or cannot be destroyed, it can be changed from one energy to another form of energy. So there is many type of energy are there, like heat energy. With the help of heat energy, your mother is cooking food. With the help of light energy, you can see anything, all the thing that is visible with the help only because of light energy. So heat energy, light energy, kinetic energy that make anything move, potential energy, mechanical energy, right? Solar energy, electrical energy, hydropower energy, sound energy. So there is a lot of energies are there, right? After that, the next topic is simple machine. So tell me, what is simple machine? Yes, that make our work easier and faster. The machines that make our work easier and faster, so that is called simple machine, right? When sometime when your car got punctured, so when how would you change your tire? Have you ever seen? Yes, by using a screw jack. A screw jack that help to lift the heavy object, right? So we can lift the car and we can change the tire of the car that to be punctured. So as the same way, we are using many type of simple machine like lever, pulley, है ना, and a screw, a wheel and axle. In the cycle also we are that is the type of wheel and axle we are using in the cycle also. So, and pulley where we are using when you are drawing the water from the well, that is the example of pulley. And rope way, that is used mostly in the hilly area, so that is also example of pulley. So there is two type of pulley. What first one is what? First pulley is fixed and fixed pulley, and second one is a movable. Fixed pulley का example कौन सा होगा बेटा? जो when we are drawing the water from the well, that is the fixed pulley. And when we are using the rope way, that is a example of movable pulley. Lever is what? lever is also a simple machine that make our work easier, and it turns, the lever is what that turns around the fixed point, that is called fulcrum. So in the lever there is three part: fulcrum, load and effort. So what is fulcrum and what is load and what is effort, we also have discussed in the class. So there is three class of lever: first, second and third, right? तो फर्स्ट क्लास का लेवर क्या होगा? when the fulcrum is present in the between and the load and effort present on the extreme ends, that is called first class lever. Second class lever, what is the first class lever example is pliers and scissors that you all are using. The second class lever is what? when the load is present in the between and the effort and fulcrum is present on the extreme ends. So that when we call that is a second class lever. And the example of second class lever is what? Nutcracker, wheelbarrow, and trolley also that you all are using in the mall and markets. So that is what, that is also a example of second class lever. Then third class lever, when the effort is present in the between and the load and fulcrum is present also in the on the extreme ends. So fishing rod, your mother is cooking, she is making chapatis with the help of tongs, so that is also example of third class lever. Tweezer, है ना? So these all are the example of third class lever. So that is a lever that is also a simple machine and that make our work easier and faster. Wedges like knife, X, these all are the example of wedges that have sharp pointed, that is sharp pointed and that can cut the things easily, right? And inclined plane, inclined plane is what? That is also a type of simple machine. So that is inclined plane is what? That is a sloping surface, sloping surface. So with the help of inclined plane we can lift the heavy object easily by pushing it, है ना? Like the Egyptian that have made it a pyramid, है ना? So how they have made it? That stone was very heavy, so they have made it they have made surface, sloping surface, and they pushed all the rocks with the help of this inclined plane. So also nowadays you all have seen seeing maybe at your home also, at the door, at the gate of your house, the also the inclined plane we are using for for coming the vehicle, for entering the vehicle to our home easily. And in the hospital we are using the inclined plane for carrying the patient easily on the wheelchair. And right, to load the heavy object on the truck, to load the heavy object on the truck, so also we are using the inclined plane, and also we can load everything on the in the truck easily. Why it is happening and why we are using the inclined plane? So think about that, कि when we lift the object to at the top, so that is very difficult to you. We need to apply lot of force. We need to also, if we will do like that, so we will also spend lot of time. We need also lot of energy. So easily by using inclined plane we also can save our time, our energy, and by applying very less force we can we can place the object on right place by the inclined plane. Next, आपका the wedges and also wheel and axle, all type of these all are the type of simple machine. What? Lever, pulley, and wheel and axle, and आपका what now we have discussed inclined plane. So these all are the type of simple machine. Now what is compound here or complex machine? Yes, so compound and complex machine is what? When we join two or more simple machine like lever, wheel, axle, and by combining two machines we make a one another machine, that is called the complex. Complex का मतलब when we are combining two or more दो या दो से ज़्यादा भी, two or more simple machine and making one machine, that is called the complex machine. Like crane and car, yeah, many, and bicycle also, that all are the type of complex machine. So find out uh, that is all around you, which type of complex machines are there and which type of simple machines are used in that type of complex machine. Okay, find out which type of simple machines are used in the crane also, and write answer and tell me. Okay, so thank you class, bye, have a nice day, prepare your chapter for your exam also. Okay, have a nice day, bye class.